Hey guys, it's Tashina from Logical Harmony, and one of my frequently asked questions is how do I get tan? A lot of people go to tanning beds, which, as I'm sure you know, are absolutely terrible for you. Tanning beds increase your risk of getting cancer, they age you quicker, it's not good. None of it's good. Literally nothing about tanning beds are good, I'm sorry. And a lot of people like to use sunless tanners. The problem is that most sunless tanners that are easily accessible, either at the drugstore or in a beauty store or even at a salon that does spray tans, is that they're tested on animals or they contain animal ingredients. Today I wanted to share with you how I personally self-tan, and it's using products that, of course, just like every product featured on logicalharmony.net, the companies are cruelty-free and the products are vegan. So it's an animal-friendly tan. It's good for your skin. It's a way for you to get bronzed without damaging your skin, which is like the best of both worlds. I love self-tanning. I love bronzing. It's like I couldn't go without it. So that's why I wanted to share this video with you, is so you guys can find out an animal-friendly option that I guarantee is going to work great for you. One thing that's really important to remember is no matter what self-tanning product you use, you need to prep your skin correctly. If you don't prep your skin, the tan just isn't going to go on as smoothly and it's not going to last as long. So you need to start by exfoliating and moisturizing. One of my favorite exfoliating products is by Beautisol, and it's called Scrub Me. It's a face scrub. So I use this on my face, my neck, and my chest to help prep it for self-tanning. And what it does is, it helps like get rid of the dirt and the grime that might be there, but it also helps to exfoliate your skin so you don't have dead skin cells. When you apply self-tanner, it tends to stick to dry areas and unexfoliated areas more than others. So that's how you can end up with patchiness. So exfoliating your face is super, super important. And you don't just want to exfoliate your face, you want to exfoliate your entire body. And for doing that, I like to use Pacifica's Kona Coffee Sugar Detox Scrub. This is really great because it exfoliates, but it's also moisturizing because of the coconut oil that's in there. So it helps create an even more moisturized base for the tan, so it'll go on smoothly and evenly. And with this, pay extra attention to your knees, your elbows, your ankles. On those areas, your skin tends to be a little bit drier, so it's really easy for self-tanner to kind of collect there, and then you end up with like super orange knees or super orange elbows. Like, it's easy for it to look weird. So make sure you exfoliate really well in those areas. You also want to make sure, aside from exfoliating, that you do all of your hair removal stuff before you apply your self-tanner. So whether that's shaving or waxing, whatever it is that you do, or if you do nothing at all, that's fine. But if you do shave or wax, make sure you do that, like 10 to 12 hours before. You want to make sure you have like a smooth base, because if you do hair removal after you apply self-tanner, it's going to remove the tan with it. So especially waxing. So what I'd recommend is, if you regularly wax, since you tend to go longer between sessions, is, you might want to shave once or twice during, you might want to shave once or twice in between sessions so that your tan lasts a little bit longer, because when you wax, it's going to take a lot of the tan off with it. So make sure that you take care of your hair removal, make sure you exfoliate, and make sure that you moisturize really well. So even though the body exfoliator that I use does have coconut oil in it and is moisturizing, I always apply body lotion head to toe, and you want to make sure that you apply extra anywhere where your skin tends to get extra dry. So again, that's going to be like your elbows, your knees, your ankles, and the palms of your hands. Make sure you get a lot of extra lotion in your hands. Make sure you get it between your fingers, and same with your toes. So just places where we don't always think to wipe away the self-tanner as evenly. I guess that's the best way to describe it. It tends to just gather in those areas, and your skin there's already really dry. So really, like, prepping and moisturizing those areas well is going to help you get an even overall tan. When it comes to self-tanner, my absolute favorite holy grail vegan self-tanner is Beautisol. This is their self-tanning mousse, and it is amazing. Like, I don't even know if amazing is the right word for it. It's that good. Oh my gosh, you guys, like you have to try it to really understand how great it is. Beautisol is an amazing skincare company. They started out of San Francisco and they've just grown so much over the past several years. They're now sold on QVC, which I think it's so awesome that a cruelty-free and vegan company is sold on QVC. Like, that's amazing. There are salons in San Francisco where you can go and you can get a spray tan with vegan self-tanner. Like, what? It's crazy. I'm not wearing it right now, so I'm pretty pale. This is my skin as it normally is on its own. But this stuff, you put on, you apply it once and you're just super bronze. Like, it's insane. The difference is crazy. What I love about it is that it's a mousse formula. So you want to shake it up. I'm not going to shake it too much, but you shake it really, really good. And then it's a pump cap and you pump it out and it goes on so smoothly. It dries quickly, not too quick. You still have time to spread it out. And for that, I recommend their little self-tanning mitt. You can purchase this from Beautisol. I think it might come with the self-tanner. I'm honestly not sure. I buy extras of these because the self-tanner will stain it. You can wash it. Don't dry it. Oh my gosh, do not dry it. So what you want to do is you want to pump the self-tanner right onto the mitt. And then you just rub it in and rub it in real good. Since you've already exfoliated and you've already moisturized, your skin is super duper prepped for your self-tanning. So when you apply the Beautisol to the mitt and you start rubbing it in, it's just gonna go in so smoothly, and you wanna keep rubbing it a little bit until it's blended out. This mousse is tinted so you can tell where you've put it on your body. You're gonna wanna let it stay on for a minimum of 12 hours before you shower. The longer you can go, the better, so the tan can really fully develop. Once you take a shower, it washes off the tan. So the longer you let it sit, the darker your skin's gonna be. It does also, when you shower, it's gonna take off that temporary tint. Sometimes it's a little disturbing to people who aren't used to it, and they're like, oh my gosh, my entire freaking tan just washed off. No, it's just the temporary tint. Don't even worry, you're gonna be bronzed and beautiful. What I also really love about this is the smell. It doesn't smell funky. It doesn't smell like a self-tanner. It smells like a normal beauty product. It smells like a lotion might. It's like a fresh, yeah, it smells like laundry. So no one's gonna know that you're wearing it. And because it's a mousse and it dries so quickly, I mean, obviously you wanna put on loose, dark clothing right after you self-tan. Wait as long as possible before you get dressed in that loose, dark clothing so it really has time to soak into your skin and dry. But you could wear jeans like a couple hours later, or a t-shirt, whatever you wanna wear, and it's not gonna stain it because it's a mousse and it dries so quickly. The color lasts like a really long time too. Typically, you know, when you self-tan, after you do it, you wanna keep up the moisturizing process. You want to not shave as often because it exfoliates your skin, and that speeds up the process of your tan fading. So to really take care of your skin after you self-tan, moisturize at least twice a day, if not more. Like, moisturize as much as you can, and don't exfoliate your skin as much. And this will probably last, I'd say, easily a week before you need to reapply. So if you first put it on, and you know, some self-tanners say if it's not dark enough, apply it again. You're not gonna need to do that with Beautisol. You just need to apply it the once, and then you're probably gonna wanna reapply it 5 to 7 days later to keep up your color. And the color it gives you, like I mean, you guys have seen me when I'm tan. You guys have seen me like over the summer. Just look back on some of my pictures on Instagram and you'll see me when I'm tan. I never go out in the sun. I avoid it because I don't want to damage my skin in any way. And so I avoid the sun as much as I can. Naturally, this is my skin tone. And when you guys see me after I've applied this, I would say I'm easily, I'd say about 4 foundation shades darker maybe. Like it's a dark tan, but it looks so natural, and that's what I love about Beautisol. They do also have different shades, so if this one doesn't work for you, if it's too dark or too light, they do have different versions as well, and they make one that's specifically for your face. A lot of people like to use a different self-tanner on their face than on their body. So I hope that answers any questions that you had about self-tanning and finding a cruelty-free self-tanner. Again, check out Beautisol. They're freaking amazing. You will love them. I'll put a link down below so you can just buy their products. To stay up to date with cruelty-free vegan beauty and lifestyle, make sure you subscribe to logicalharmony.net and make sure that you follow me on Twitter and Instagram for even more updates.